Hi everyone, just a really quick tutorial here. I wanted to show you how I framed this piece. I think it's a fun alternative to just framing something in a hoop or actually, framing something on a square frame. So it's kind of in between. I think it looks formal and it's really fast. So this was my last tutorial. I haven't done anything with it, but I'm just going to show you how I glue this fabric down into the hoop. Look at this mess. Oh, how embarrassing. Okay, so I just have my fabric scissors and I'm going to trim. Actually, before you do that, you want to make sure that you have gone around and tightened, because once you trim and glue, you can't go back. You're done. That's it. It's permanent. It's mostly permanent. So I go around and I tighten up here. Okay, nice and snug. Okay, now I'm gonna trim. Now, as far as how much I'm leaving here, you can see it's about the same as this distance. Wow, words are failing me. So I'm just gonna go around like this, and then I'm gonna glue that edge down. Now, if you think glue and embroidery don't go together, you will not want to do this. You will want to do a more traditional binding. Maybe I can look into that and come up with another tutorial. Okay, there we go. And you probably don't want something like this. There we go. Okay, that's trash. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to use some glue. So some people like to use hot glue. I use Eileen's glue. She's the queen of craft glues. And I put the glue on my fabric here all the way around. You can see I'm using the acid-free version. I went and had some prints made the other day, and the guy that was doing them for me, he is like a professional framer, and he was telling me about, like long term, you probably want to use an acid-free version. It's just going to be safer for your artwork. Like eventually there's going to be yellowing if you don't use the acid-free version. So, I mean, we may be dead by then, but, that's okay. What the heck happened to my camera? When did that happen, guys? This is a really classy setup I got going on over here. Okay, so I'm just tucking the edges in, and then I'm clamping. Clamping may or may not be necessary. You can just see I have some that are kind of flipping up a little bit, so I'm just gonna put clamps in those little problem spots. For smaller hoops, sometimes I don't even bother with clamps. I just let it dry like that. Okay, so I'm gonna fix my camera and let this dry. Okay, I'm back. So this is dry-ish. So, a lot of times I just leave my work like this. You can use the lip here and hang from a nail on the wall. You can put a pretty ribbon here and hang from the wall. Yeah, easy, super easy. So in this alternative method, I'm going to just actually take off the outer hoop. And again, you can actually still hang this without that outer hoop. If you don't like the hardware up there, you can just hang this from a nail on the wall from the lip there. So what I did after that, so this is a shadow box that I got on Amazon. I'll include a link so you can see. It comes in a pack of 2. Pretty affordable. It's got linen lined here, which is pretty nice. You could rip this off or put something else back there. I liked it because it's just nice and neutral. So for this piece is actually from my pattern that you get if you sign up for my Craftsy class. So it's a modification of the tropical wreath pattern that I actually show you in the class how you can modify it, and then I had fun with with some really lovely hand-dyed silk. So that's what this is and why I wanted to kind of frame it special. I'm going to give it to my mother-in-law. Okay, so background info. Moving on, what you came here for. So I just glued it here. That's it. I just put glue around the edge and I made sure it was centered and just plopped it down, you know, and pressed it down and then let it sit for at least 24 hours. That's it. You can see it's all good. It's staying in there. If it does fall out, I will let you guys know. But for now, it's all good. And this is pretty lightweight, you know. I mean, this is just like a little bit of wood and some cotton and some floss. So, another option for glue, if you're paranoid, you could use this permanent craft glue, but this is not acid free. So you may have problems with yellowing, but I'm wondering if you did use it here, would that even matter? No one's going to see it if it yellows back there. So that would be my suggestion for those paranoid types, which I am actually. So we'll see if it falls out. I'll switch to this and I will report back. So that's it. That's how you do this kind of fancy alternative frame, and it's obviously super duper easy, but it looks like super pro, right? That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.